I bring you an interesting case that the mainstream media have not touched on yet. And this is that one in Telford in the Midlands, where a man was stabbed at a firework display and police arrested 3 people on suspicion of attempted murder. However, today the police have now released a new image where they have conducted a manhunt to find this individual, as they believe they have a serious link to this stabbing themselves. I'm going to show you the image on the screen right now. And as you see this image, I'm sure you thought the exact same as I am right now when I saw this image. 2 words. First word begins with U, second word begins with S. Get in the comment section and type that exact phrase, what I'm trying to tell you right now. I want to hear you guys know exactly what I'm on about. Because this is True Brit Media, the channel that speaks the truth, exposes the truth, and lives the truth, and the truth must be heard. And we're having, again, another incident where it's been hushed up a little bit, where it's not breaking into the mainstream, where the group of individuals, that people who are making these assaults, these attempted murders, their names aren't being branded about. But finally, we have some details on this case that I'm going to share with you. So if you like this type of content, then make sure you subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber and already subscribed to my channel, here's a salute from me. I thank you so much. Like the video and comment your thoughts, as I said, on this one. Let's get straight into this then. And let's get the key details from everything we need to know about the thing in Telford. So I saw this, interestingly, break on this account here, and I thought, I recognize this story. And it says, breaking, manhunt underway after attempted murder in Telford. Police have released an image of Abu Bakr Salim, who may have vital information. The 20-year-old victim was stabbed on Saturday, 8th of November on Wellington Road around 8:30 p.m. 3 others were arrested. Oh, why is that of interest to me? Well, first of all, the name Abu Bakr Salim, that name sort of links things already for me. But the second thing is, and I swear on all of your lives, I saw this story and nearly made a video about it. I don't know why I didn't. And I'm asking myself that question as I sit here. I remember seeing the exact article, and I've actually dug up the article to prove this to you. And this is what we do on True Brit Media. We find these stories, we release them, and then they come out in the mainstream media a few days later. So I saw this and I've kicked myself a little bit. And here it is. This is the article that I found when I remember reading this. And I went straight to it because I went straight to my browsing history and I found it. And here it is, right? Man stabbed at Telford firework display, an extremely distressing attack. And I remember the image because it was the one I've used on the thumbnail. Orange fireworks, black background with black silhouettes. And look at the date on it. 9th of November. So a few days ago, as I remember reporting it, and there was that image. It was just quite a distinct image they used for this article, as I said. And this was the report at the time. It said, a man was rushed to hospital after he was stabbed at a firework display in Telford. The 20-year-old victim was knifed at a firework display on a playing field at around 8:30, and he was rushed to Royal Stoke University Hospital treatment and is in a stable condition this morning. And the reason why I struggled to do it, because I don't think I had much information on it, apart from this. He said, I know an incident such as this can be extremely distressing, especially for people who have been at the event last night. Please be assured that a thorough investigation is now ongoing. Acts of such violence are not welcome in our communities. I ask that people who may have seen the incident happen or for any information that would help with our investigation, please come forward. And that's all I had. And I was like, have I got enough to run this story? Well, as I was scrolling again today and trying to do my investigative journalism, I found an update. I didn't want to let this one drop because I thought it was an interesting story in itself. So let's go straight to it. Let's go to the story that I found today. And as I said, this is what we like to do on True Brit Media. Do our digging, do our investigating, then report to you what we find. So it says, detectives want to track down man after stabbing at Telford firework display. Police have issued an image of a 21-year-old. Officers would like to identify after officers arrested 3 males on suspicion of attempted murder. And there is the man, Abu Bakr Salim. You know, is he a British national? Well, I don't think so, because we would have heard it by now, wouldn't we? We would have heard the phrase British national being branded around, but we haven't. Detectives investigating the attempted murder of a man at a fireworks display in Telford have released an image they would like to track down. The victim was stabbed, as we said in the previous. Let's go to more information about this. A 19-year-old man was arrested today on suspicion of attempted murder in connection with the incident. He remains in police custody. So they've had 1 arrest, and this 19-year-old must have given out this person's name. That's the only way I can think of it. So the 19-year-old was arrested, but we don't have any name or image of him. A second man, 18 and 17-year-old boy, were also arrested on suspicion of attempted murder, but have since been released on bail. Officers are now keen to speak to the 21-year-old Abukar Salim following the shocking attack, as they suspect he was in the area at the time and may be able to help with their inquiries. So is he an attacker or is he an onlooker? That's what we're trying to work out here on True Brit Media. Detective Inspector Paul Drury of West Midlands Police said, "We'd like to speak to 21-year-old Abukar Salim, as we believe he can help with our investigation into the stabbing on Saturday night. I'm appealing to Abukar himself to come forward and to anyone who may have information that would help find him. Our investigation is ongoing into the events on Saturday night." So what the police are saying here is they've had a 18 and 17-year-old arrested, but they went out and are on bail. They arrested a 19-year-old this morning, and he's in police custody. But out of all these names, and we haven't had names, they've actually just released an image of this Abukar Salim, saying he's going to have information. This goes one or two ways. This goes that someone's either ratted him out and said his name and said he was involved in somehow, or the witness, or someone used his name as a witness to defend themselves. I don't know which way it is, but what I am going to say is this. We haven't got names of these suspects, those three who have been arrested on suspicion of attempted murder. We don't have their names. But what we do now have is a link, because if Abukar Salim's name has been brought into this, I can guarantee you that the other three names are going to be of that group, of that culture, and have similar names as well. That's how I see it as, and from all my journalism and all the things that I've done on these type of cases, it's always the way. It's always the way. So we'll have to wait and see. But I find that interesting that the police have just released that image. His face is now over the internet. Police are wanting to find him. And again, we go to that thing. Are we preempting that this is the same old? Or is it that actually this person is here to help the inquiry? I'd like to know your thoughts on this. But again, it's a terrible state that it just shows that the police are working hard and working tirelessly, but never seeming to get anywhere. And it's crazy to think that there was 3 people already arrested involved in a stabbing attempt of murder. This must have been some brutal attack at a firework display. Gang culture that we know, feral culture that we know, needs to be shut down. So, yeah, I'd like to know your thoughts on this one. As I said, get in the comment section, let me know. If you've made it all the way to the end of this video, then let me know as well. If you watch my videos all the way through, I'm always interested. Like, you'll know, you'll have hit this point now and said, listen, I've listened all the way through. Let me know in the comments. We're on the road to 19,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. We'll keep bringing the news when it breaks or when it doesn't break. And hopefully you guys enjoy us. I'm out of here. Watch the clips here as well. Yeah, there. That helps me out as well. I'm out of here, people. Ta-da.